my dear children. Today let us learn a poem of 6th standard, Nature's Friend, written by W.H. Davies. There are a lot of lovely things in the world. They make us happy, especially children like you feel more happy looking at the nature's beautiful things. Some of the beautiful things of nature are garden, birds, flowers, animals, especially the pet animals. Children will listen the first stanza of the poem. Say what you like, all things love me. I pick no flowers that wins the bee. Here the poet says that all the things in nature love him so dearly. He does not pluck any flowers when it is full of honey for the bees to drink. So we can say that the bee is not afraid of the poet. The second stanza says that the summer's moths think my hand one to touch their wings with wind and sun. The poet is the only person to touch the moth wings in summer. Here moth means large winged insect. Looking at the picture of a moth, that is a large winged insect, we can understand that the insect is not afraid of the poet. And the next stanza says, the garden mouse comes near to play. Indeed, it turns his eyes away. When the garden mouse comes near to the poet to play, the poet just turns his eyes away from the mouse. Here, as we look at the image of the garden mouse, we can understand that the mouse is eagerly waiting for the poet to play with him, but the poet was escaping from its eyes. The next stanza says, the wren knows well I rob no nest. When I look in, she still will rest. The summary of this stanza is the wren bird sits peacefully in the nest because the bird knows that the poet will not rob its eggs or chicks from its nest. So we can say that the bird wren has become poet's friend. Here, a wren is a small brown bird. And the next stanza, the hedge stops cows, or they would come after my voice right to my home. Hearing the poet's voice, the cows will follow him to his house, but the bushes along the edge of the lawn will stop them. Here the poet W.H. Davies says that the edge stopped the cows or they would come right to my house. Here the meaning of edge is a line of bushes planted along the edge of the lawn in front of the poet's house. The stanza says, the horse can tell straight from my lip. My hand could not hold any whip. In this stanza, the horse will not mock at the poet, saying that he did not know to hold any whip to beat me up. This means the horse is able to say that his master does not hold any whip to beat him up. This means the poet did not beat the horse any time. And the last stanza, say what you like, all things love me. Horse, cow and mouse, bird, moth and bee. The poet W.H. Davies says that the horse, cow, mouse, birds, moth, bee, and all the things love him. So we can conclude this poem saying that all the creatures around his garden love him a lot. From this poem, we can understand that the poet W.H. Davies loves the nature as he loves himself. So all the creatures, birds and animals and all the things around his garden knows that W.H. Davies does not harm them. And the birds and animals are his friends. So W.H. Davies, the poet of the poem Nature's Friend, says us that all the things in nature love him so dearly. I hope you understood the summary of the poem Nature's Friend. Thank you, children, for listening. Kindly like and subscribe my channel. Take care.